I have come on the other computer. I have come on the other computer. I have come on the other computer. So I am going to explain ray diagrams from this computer. Okay. Going to explain ray diagrams. So yesterday I told you how to draw the ray diagram. What are the rules when it comes to the ray diagram? Rules to be followed. Okay. So uh, first you should draw the principal axis, and then so this is all these things yesterday I have explained you. So this is all these things yesterday I have explained. So I told you that you should draw the principal axis first, and then you have to mark a pole of the mirror at some distance 3 centimeters, because I am using here the protractor. Okay, pole you have to remember, and then you have to bring the protractor to draw the mirror, draw a mirror, and then shade it so that it will become concave mirror, and then mark focus at 2 centimeters, and then mark center of curvature at 2 more centimeters. So this is how you have to draw the diagram, basic diagram. So center of curvature and to the pole is the radius of curvature. So f is equal to 2, focal length is 2, and radius of curvature is 4. So you will be finding C at 2f. So this is a basic diagram. Rules for these things. Yeah, every line parallel to principal axis will pass through the reflector ray, pass through the focus. Then every line passing through the center of curvature, it will go in the same direction. Okay, this is second rule. And the third rule is if a light passing through the focus, say object, because we have to draw the object only. So if a line passing through the focus, what happened? It goes, the reflected ray goes parallel to the principal axis. Finally, then if the light ray is passing through the P, if it is falling on P, the incident, the angle of incidence is, it is striking the mirror at P, then what happened? The reflected ray will be formed equal to the angle of incident. So these are the things you have to remember when you are drawing the ray diagrams. You have to draw specifically, you have to draw particularly. That means you should use scale, pencil and everything. Perfectly you should be able to draw. So that's why that arc also should be very much perfect. Then you will be getting the perfect answers. So these things in my yesterday's class I have explained you. Now let us understand the ray diagrams with respect to the concave mirror. So the object is at beyond C. So that means CK bar. I told you you have to make all these things first, center of curvature, and then put the object. So this object is AB, it is beyond C. Now what you have to do, you have to draw a parallel line from A. You have to draw a parallel line from A, so that what happened, it will pass through the focus. So this is the first way you have to draw. If you draw everything specifically with scale and measuring everything perfectly, then your image formation also will be perfect. Okay, this is first ray. Second ray, you have to draw through the focus from A only. From A, two rays. One ray is parallel, one ray is to focus. So then what happened? It will become parallel. So these two lines, parallel ray and this focus ray, these reflected rays, instead meeting at the point, and that point you have to mark like a ultra ray, and that is a B dash A dash image of this AB. So now image is formed between C and F, and it is reciprocal, that is inverse image. So and size is also smaller than the AB. So all these things you can write. So here position of the image. It is, where is the position? Image is formed between C and F. That is first point you have to write. Nature of the image is real image, because you can catch it on, you can get this image on the screen. Therefore, the image is real and inverted. Okay, it is not erected, it is inverted, ulta. And then diminished. Diminished means the size of the image is smaller than the size of the object. So these four things you should write for every object. Okay, the position of the image and the nature, three things you have to indicate it. One is real or virtual, the other one is inverted or erected, the other one is diminished or magnified. Okay, so now let us go to object at C. Suppose if you keep the object at C, so what happens? So you draw principal axis, draw ray P, F, C, center of curvature as usual, and then mark the object at C. Now the object AB is at C. So object is marked, then you have to draw a parallel ray from A. Parallel ray from A, it passes through the focus and goes, and again one more ray through the focus, it falls on the mirror and it goes parallel to the this one, and both rays meet at one point and draw a perpendicular from that point to the principal axis, and that will be the image. So now in this case, the image is formed at C only. If the object is at C, the image is also at C. Say how perfectly it came. When your diagrams are perfect with scale and measurements, then you will be getting perfectly the location. So now here, what is the position of the image? The image is formed at C. And then what is the nature of the image? Image is real, because we can catch it on the screen, and inverted, we are getting a reverse image, and then it is same size. The size of the image is equal to size of the object. So this is about the image properties when the object is kept at C. So then what happened if the object is between F and C? Slowly we are bringing the object towards the mirror. So pole, focus, center of curvature and the object. इसके पहले C के beyond रहता था, बाद में we brought it to C, बाद में इसको image को और थोड़ा आगे किया है towards the mirror. इसके पहले C beyond रहता था, बाद में at C we have kept, and अभी between C and F, center of curvature and focus. I told you you have to draw a parallel line from A, and that parallel line, incident ray, the reflected ray will go through the focus, and then draw one more ray through the focus. It falls on mirror, and it will be parallel to the principal axis, and these two will be meeting at a point P. From that P, you draw a perpendicular to the principal axis, and that is nothing but the image B dash A dash. So the image formed, where the image is formed? The image is formed beyond C, C के उधर, beyond C, and the nature of the image also हम लिखेंगे. Nature real, because everything in front of the mirror is always real. We can catch it on the screen. So size तो inverted and size is magnified. A B से थोड़ा बड़ा है, so it will be magnified. This is object is between C and F. So now let us take the object at F. Draw principal axis, draw a mirror, draw mark pole, mark focus, mark C, and mark the object at F. So I told you, you have to draw a parallel line. Incident ray is parallel. It goes through the focus. Again, one more ray through the focus. Okay. It is directly, it is not meeting. Somewhere it will meet here. Okay. It is not meeting. So then both rays are meeting at F only. Okay. Both meeting at F. So where is the position of the image? The position of the image is at infinity, because you are not getting it, right? And nature of the image, it is real, because it is there in front of the mirror. It is real, and inverted, and highly magnified, so that you can you won't be getting it. Highly magnified. So this is the object is at F. Let us know the object between pole and focus. Pole and focus. Draw a principal axis, draw a concave mirror, mark pole, mark F and C. Okay, and you bring the object between F and P. So AB, and our procedure did not change. You have to draw a parallel line, and it will pass through the focus, and you draw one more line. This line is focus ke through. So then what happened? It will go, the object, the image is going behind the mirror, and this is the image, both rays. If the ray through the focus is not meeting, you have to draw one more ray through the center of curvature. Okay. If the focus say center of curvature, there should be three lines, four lines actually. One is parallel line, one is through focus, one is through center of curvature. These three lines. So this center of curvature one line and focus one line, these two are meeting behind the mirror. Hello, Gulshan Maurya, good morning. So then position of the image, it is behind the mirror. Behind the mirror, so definitely it is virtual mirror. We cannot catch it on the screen. You can only see the mirror, see the image. It is erect because it is not inverted. It is above the principal axis. The object is above the principal axis, and image is also above the principal axis. Therefore, both are erected. When you just compare the size, what happened? It is magnified. It is bigger than, magnified means it is bigger than the object size. So this is the ray diagrams. I hope you have understood. Tomorrow we will have few more concepts from the